get stuff on my book. No. Removing the weight during the wait. I mean, pink is my favorite color. What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video on Healing Project TV. Thanks for watching. Today is a little different. I'm doing a book review today. So I'm doing a book review today, and let me just say this. I am on a 90-day consecration for makeup. I don't know, no particular reason. Well, there is a particular reason. I'm tired of putting it on every day. Not even every day. I don't even wear makeup every day. I wear it like to church and on special occasion. But even then, like, I'm tired of putting it on. So I just told myself that I'm not gonna put it on for 90 days. So yeah, if you're wondering why I don't have makeup on in this video and I do on all my other ones, then yes. But today I am doing a book review and you probably can't see it that well. Oh my gosh, that makes me so upset. This lighting is really bright, people, but I'm sure, like, so it's Removing the Weight During the Wait by Sherelle Marie. Sherelle Marie Thompson now, because sis just got married. Yes. But no, I'm gonna do my honest review of the book. I will quickly read the back of the book for you so you can see, kind of get a gist of what the book is about. It says, in a world that teaches women how to be independent bosses, Sherelle Marie wants to help women prepare for one of the most beautiful ministries, marriage. Marriage is not just about walking down an aisle as a bride followed by a night filled with beautiful decor. It's about preparing yourself to express love in a selfless, Christ-like manner as a wife and minister to the man God has created just for you. Whether you are single and waiting on your soulmate, in a relationship and waiting on the proposal, or engaged and waiting to enter into a covenant, there's some weight that needs to be removed during your wait. This book will help you do just that. I think that this sticks true to it because coming out of a marriage is hard. It's heavy. It's difficult. And sometimes you just want to be okay. Like, you just want to be free from it. You want the weight to be pulled off of you, and you just want to breathe. And I think that this book definitely helps get there. Like, just, she gives insight to some of her background. And she's super relatable. Like, she talks about how her parents were divorced. And I have the same thing. My parents were divorced, you know. I don't know if we're the same age, but we're both young, in our 20s. She talks about following your purpose, and I'm following my purpose. And I know that I'm not the only woman that's doing these things, so I believe that a lot of other women can relate to her as well. And I truly believe that it's hard to redeem someone that you can't relate to, which I feel like makes it easier because she's so transparent and so down to earth in this book that I can relate to her a little bit easier, so it's easier for me to receive what she's saying. First, I would just like to say that Sherelle, from what I've been able to interact with her on, like, IG, is super nice, super down to earth, super transparent. And you can honestly tell that she loves God. You can tell that she's not faking this Christian walk. You can tell that it's genuine, it's sincere, and she really loves God. So just my first impression of the book, like, I don't know who she goes through for printing, but the binding on the book is super cute. It's really cute. It's really soft. The cover is really girly, and I feel like it says a lot. It has a caterpillar crawling up like a branch or whatever, and then a butterfly wing on the side, which says a lot, because I mean, I guess I could fully round it back to the title, removing the weight during the wait. There's this wait that has to happen, you know, with a caterpillar as it becomes a butterfly metamorphosis. So I think that that's beautiful. I just think that the book is put together very nicely. It got here super fast. I want to say at least 3 days it took, maybe 3 or 4 days, if that. And I ordered off of her website, which I will include in the description box. She signs it. I'm really sorry about this lighting, but she signed it herself, which was super nice and super personable, which I liked because it makes me feel like I know her. Now I feel like, oh, we're pen pals. No, okay. No, anyways, but just starting with the book, I really, my favorite part is the alone season part, because that is personally where I am in my life right now, in an alone season. Just finding my peace and my balance with God in my center. So I completely understand where she was going with it, and I completely can relate to it, so I like that. My favorite part besides the alone season, which is the chapter 1 part. Oh, let me just say this. It's not a hard read. Like, I read it in one day. I read it, you know, at work. And then I took myself to the park and I read it again just to get deeper insight. But I totally feel where she's coming from with the book, and I love it. Like I said, the alone season is my favorite part because that is the part that I can relate to the most, especially being a divorcee. You definitely want to heal before you're starting to move on into any other situations, and that's what she talks about. She talks about removing, like, the roots, the stuff that's bothering you, the stuff that would be detrimental to a relationship if you got into one, you know, without healing properly. So that's my favorite part of the book. My second favorite part of the book would have to be, she gives like real life tips on how to organize your closet, your cabinets, your home. Super convicting, like, because as a woman, especially someone like me, like, I work full time, I have my own business, I write, I have children. She kind of just reminded me again, like, yeah, you can multitask, yeah, you can balance, yeah, you can have peace, but is your home in order? Are you organized? So it's super convicting for me to kind of get back on my organization handle of things, like, Sharice, get it together. I should be able to find the cotton balls and the peroxide. But she talks about how a woman should make sure her home is peaceful. And she gives some of her own personal tips on how to do that. My third most favorite part of the books, and I'll stop at number 3 so I don't give too much away. My third favorite part of the book is when she talks about the wives in the Bible. She brings up Job's wife, she brings up Lot's wife, and she brings up the woman, the Proverbs 31 woman, which we all pretty much know their stories, but I thought that how she talked about them was like really insightful, really profound. You could tell it was revelation from God. I can really tell that the Holy Spirit was using her as she was writing this, and that she really wanted to help someone else. It's not a long read. That is my favorite part of it, because sometimes I'm like, ugh, I want authors to get to the point. But I think she does a great job. I think she does a great job. I really love this book. And I will be sharing this book with my friends, encouraging them to get a copy, because most all my friends are single. And let's just be honest, like, we're waiting on God to send us someone. Like, everybody don't want to be single, you know. I personally want to experience a relationship again in the future, when the time is right, in God's timing, of course. And I think this book just kind of helped center me a little more, because I did kind of feel myself like, okay, Lord, it's been 2 years. But it's not a rush. It has to be a process. You know, healing is a process, and I believe that the process is the weight. And there's weight on you that you go into the process with that needs to be lifted off of you before you can bind with someone else peacefully. So I will say that I love this book. I will say great job, Sherelle. I love it. You're amazing. Your ministry is amazing. You're a blessing. You're so sweet and you're so kind. And I really thank God for your obedience. You know, you did something that not everybody can do. Not everybody can be in a relationship and like be abstinent, like for real, like or celibate. I'm sorry, but be celibate, like really be celibate and document it. And you know, when you begin to document things and you begin to put things out there in the atmosphere, the enemy tries to come and attack. So I know for a fact that she was getting attacked, but I thank her for staying still, and I thank her for staying obedient, because I think that God birthed something really amazing out of it, which is this book right here. And I want her to know, like, that she's so down to earth in this book. Like, there's no way that you can't get where she's coming from. Like, sis is coming from a raw, honest place here. Like, she gets it. She gets it. So I do encourage you to read this book. I do encourage you to follow Sherelle Marie on Instagram, because she drops jewels. She drops knowledge. Like, she is super kind. And like, I live in Wisconsin. She's in Michigan. Not, but I feel like I know her, you know, just from following her. Like, she's super down to earth. She's super chill. She's super cool. I feel like I know her. I don't know. That's just how nice she is. So I feel like if you were to follow her, you would feel the same way, and you would experience what great ministry and calling and purpose God has on her life, because it is strong, it is influential, and it is amazing. And you can really feel that through the reading of this book. I just love it. I just love this whole book, you guys. Go buy this book. Go buy this book. Removing the Weight During the Wait. Super easy read. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about it, like, seriously, DM her. She's super nice. She'll like respond to you and everything. Thank you for watching, guys. That was my first book review on Healing Project TV, which is cool. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Bye.